Hello again, YouTube. This is Truth Man giving you the truth, and this is Sunday sermon. Is gonna be kind of different. Now I'm gonna ride to my destination and talk to you on this one, cause I really don't even have to open the Bible. Like the scripture that I have, is Hebrews 9:27, and it says this. It is appointed to men once to die, but after this to face judgment. No, let me see. Let me rub any excess gray hair off. This is my mirror, y'all. It says, but after this to face judgment. So, here's the thing. We see people blowing up on YouTube, blowing up on Instagram, blowing up all over the place, right? But the topic of this one is, and the title is, how will your story end? How will your story end? How will the story of your life end? Will it end with you doing something worthwhile to God while you're in this earth, to the Most High, while you're in this earth? Will it end with you being cast away because you sought the approval of people more than the approval of your Creator? How will your story end? That's the question on today. Because it's easy to be distracted, to be blinded by everything around us. But those who truly belong to the Most High, they fully understand that sometimes He'll even take you through tribulations just to keep you grounded and to show you how people really are, and that they're not worth you forfeiting your soul. Anything about them, their approvals, their attention, it's not worth giving up your soul. If somebody came to me right now and said you can be king of the world, have $500 billion and anything you want, all you got to do is give up your ties to the Most High, stop preaching, and worship the darkness, so on and so forth. I'd be like, no, you can keep that. You can keep that. That's not, no. First of all, I don't even like the devil. In fact, I hate the devil. I don't hate people, but I hate the devil. And the reason why I hate the devil is because I see what she did to the Most High and what she does to people. Like, so, I mean, and what she wants to do to me. Now, right now, all she can really do is get in people's heads, try to make them not listen to me, try to have people in high places be unfair with anything that will cause me to have influence. That's all she can do, really. Unless the Most High allows her to take me out of the earth, and then I just go be with Him. Like, it's, I don't have a death wish, but my story's gonna end well. Like, it's aspects of my story right now that can improve, but my story's gonna end well. So, but what about yours? What about yours? 304. You want everybody to look at your butt, look at you, desire you. You like when guys lust after you. You like when guys be in your DM. What about you, 304? Where do you stand with the Most High? Is your name in the book of life, 304? What about you, Mr. Muscle Man? Flexing all over YouTube, all over you go places and you see a lot of women walking up the street or around, and you turn around and act like you got business in that area so they can look at your muscles. What about you, muscle man? I've had an accident in the past where I was burned. Like, I have a couple burns to this day from my accident. When that happened, it's like I looked down and I saw my skin dripping off like water. They had my face band-aided up. Bandaged, band-aid, whatever. Like a mummy. For like 4 days. And mysteriously the doctors was like, this is amazing. Like, your face is seems like it's gonna fully heal. When I first went to the hospital, they said, we don't know if your face will ever heal. You know, but then 4 days later, the doctor was, getting teary-eyed, like, this is absolutely amazing. I can't believe it. Look at my face. Do you see any burns? Now, I got other, like, minor, I got some scar tissue from the accident, but it's not, like, nowhere near what it was. I mean, y'all would have been grossed out if y'all would have saw it. Me just going through that, and maybe I had to go through it. Maybe I had to go through it being a preacher, being a prophet, to show and tell people how it felt. Some people would say I'm a tough guy. I don't brag on myself. Like, I don't act like I'm invincible or nothing like that. But I'm not a wimp and I'm not a simp. But when that happened, I was screaming. I was literally screaming, trying to figure out how to get the flames off of me. Screaming, trying to figure out how to get the flames off of me. And what baffles me about people, what makes me sometimes not even want to bother with them, is they don't like to hear what people like me have to say. This is how people are going to be in the lake of fire. I know that's why YouTube, he's gonna preach. Well, YouTube, y'all need to be more fair. Y'all need to keep it real. Everything I say sometimes, they try to censor it, tell me I'm violating this, violating that. But I just heard dudes talking about TRANNYs and the C19 and all of that stuff, that if I talk about it, they're gonna try to get rid of me. I know those guys, y'all agents. That's okay. I know y'all got special ops. It's okay. I already know it. But the way those flames felt, I'm telling you, you ain't no match for them. None of y'all. You ain't no match for them. Because see, I'm not comparing myself to you, so to speak, but then I kind of am going to compare myself. I know that I'm physically and mentally tougher than a lot of y'all, than the majority of you, than almost all of you. And it had me screaming in pain. Screaming so much that the plant manager, when we got to the hospital or whatever, he let out a couple tears. And he said, it's my fault and this, that. And y'all know what else happened? I was preaching to, I was like witnessing. I was witnessing to some of them on the job. And after that happened, one particular guy stopped listening to me because he didn't understand that sometimes things happen and that sometimes the Most High allows things to happen. That event made me even stronger. That event made me even understand what's at stake. So you trying to feel like that forever and ever, some of y'all as kids, you're not going to be able to handle it. You're not going to be able to, you know what I was thinking about? Is imagine when you, let's say you are 14. Imagine if your whole family left and you ain't had nowhere to stay. They just left you. They abandoned you. They forsake you. And you ain't had nowhere to stay. And you ain't had no lights. No lights, no food, no water. No, you can't have SEX. That's what outer darkness is going to be like. And guess what? Outer darkness is not the final judgment. So you're going to go from hell to the lake of fire if you be the food it rejects. You never going to understand everything. But if you be the food that rejects or that is late, because some people be late. They be like, oh, I'll get around to it later. You know, I believe in God and everything, whatever. But right now, I'm not going to commit to him. Millions, probably billions, were too late. They were too late. And then they died. So when you die, it's too late. See, the devil will try to make you too busy. You know, try to keep people like me away. You know, some people might not even see this video because they might hide it. But for those of you who do have the opportunity to watch, I want to ask you something on behalf of the Most High God, whose air you breathe, whose world you live in. It might not be, he might have gave up the title deed to the earth, but he's still the founder. And he's reconstructing it because he want to get rid of some things in it. Kind of like a guy that takes care of his lawn gets rid of weeds. You know, I want to ask you on his behalf, how will your story end? Your story will end not how God wants it to, not how the Most High, Supreme Chief, the one who really is the best and not a counterfeit. It's everybody's story doesn't end the way he wanted it to end. And you can thank Adam and Eve, but you can't blame Adam and Eve because you still have a choice. You still have a choice. You are listening to some spiritual force that's either taking you towards the Most High or away. They on both sides. You ever see Tom and Jerry cartoon, the devil on one shoulder, angel on the other one? That's how it be. That's how it be. How will your story end? See, you can talk all night about preachers being all about money. You think these YouTube content creators ain't about money? This is some of the most grifters I ever seen. These guys grift more than any preacher. Some of these dudes on YouTube grift more than all the preachers in the United States combined. They just grifters. But you want to talk about the offering plate, hypocrites in the church. Listen, man, choose your faith. Stop, keep it real, man. Keep it cash. Stop being so plastic. And I ain't get that from none of these dudes. They getting stuff for me. They got troll accounts, watching my videos, you know, and I don't got no problem with, you know what I mean, if that's what they want to do, it's what they want to do. Because some dudes, well, all I would say is this. Don't troll me. Don't encourage me from your troll account. Encourage me from your real account. Shout me out on your real account. It'd be a great blessing to you to do so. But how will your story end? That's what I want to know. Will it end with you spending eternity in perfect peace, perfect everything, where you can walk through a field and wave at God? Or will it end with you screaming like I did when I was on fire in that plant? Because the Bible says whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast in the lake of fire. Your excuses is not going to matter to God. He's perfectly fair. He's going to have all the evidence he needs to cast any one of us out that gets cast out. He's going to have all the evidence he needs. Like, whether it's me, whether it's you, he's looking at our heart, everything we say, everything we do. How will your story end? Follower, muscle man, 304, fake alphas, real alphas. How will y'all stories end? Beta males, panda bears, TikTokers, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. Just because you popular on these platforms don't mean you popular with God. In fact, it says that which is highly esteemed among men is an abomination in the sight of God. Most people that's popular with most people is not popular with God. They just not. Most people that's unpopular with people are popular with God. And like I tell y'all all the time, rejection from people is an invitation from the Most High God. So all of y'all talking about you depressed, you lonely, you this, that. Why you not accepting your invitation? Because here's what's going to happen to a lot of people. And I'm a prophet. I'm predicting this. I know I'm right. There's going to be people that are going to stand lost souls, stand before God as a lost soul. And they're not going to even be able to see his face. The only people that's going to see his face, and even then, you might not be able to look at him. He's too powerful. We might be like this. He might have to shapeshift himself down for us to be able to look at him, even us who make it. But people are going to stand before him as lost souls. And there's going to be a lot of people that he's going to tell something similar to this. When you were crying, when you were in despair, when you were depressed, when you were ostracized, you felt lonely. You felt like nobody appreciated you, nobody loved you. I tried to come to you and you rejected me like those people rejected you. And some of those people, in their lack of understanding, are going to try to correct the situation by canceling themselves. And the Most High is telling you right now through me, that ain't the way to go. Those who are rejected by people, that's an open invitation to God, from God. Whether you are disabled, whether you are a person that people talks about your appearance, whether you are a person who doesn't have any money, whether you are homeless, whether you are rich, whether you are poor, whether you are a truck driver, it don't matter what you are. People are getting rejected in this country, and social media is part of the reason. It's really anti-social media. But don't take your rejection negatively. Get on your knees and begin to let go and pray to your Creator. Pray to your Creator. I'm here. Please reveal yourself. Please write my name in your book of life. Please take the pain out of my heart, or help me to deal with it. You know what y'all do? That devil on the other side, man, don't nobody like you. Don't nobody like you. Don't nobody want to hang with you. Don't nobody. Listen, first of all, that's not true. Like I tell y'all all the time, there's no such thing as an incel. No such thing as somebody who nobody wants to be their friend. Nobody wants to be like a brother to them. No such thing. The devil, this is why my videos are censored the way they are. This is why. The devil wants you to believe those things, because the devil is a liar. Lied to Adam and Eve, been lying since the beginning, and gonna lie until the angels or whoever, the Most High himself, bench press her and throw her into that lake of fire. Like Killmonger did Black Panther. The only difference is they not coming back like Black Panther did. Remember how Killmonger picked him up? That's what's going to be happening to people. Getting thrown into the lake of fire. Whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. Now keep giving your money to that preacher that's too much of a coward to tell you that. Keep giving your money to him. And you sitting in his church with these same feelings. Because some of these churches are just like social media, clicky. Just like people, clicky. Clicky. I could care less what my old friends think. I don't care. They can still hang together. That's good. I don't have nothing against. I got nothing but love for everybody that I grew up with. Well, mostly love. Some people I don't like. There's a few people that I still to this day. A couple, not that many. Because when we grew up together, there's something, like I was just in my old neighborhood yesterday. And I was on the phone with my little sister, and I told her, I said, I still get warm, fuzzy feelings when I come over here. Because it reminded me of when I was young, when I was little, riding my bike through there. Back when people knew how to be friends. Riding your bike through there. Then I got older and was driving my cars through there. You know? But ain't none of them worth giving up my soul. None of them. Nobody. No thing. See, y'all getting, yeah, I'm after this money too. But y'all letting that money blind y'all minds and distract y'all to the point where you got people disobeying God to get money. Like he gonna change his mind and become soft and nice all of a sudden. Ain't nobody colder than how God can be, the Most High God, towards people who disobey him and reject him. See, y'all ain't gonna hear this in church. Some of y'all just gonna find this out. See, I'm a prophet. I'm gonna tell you. I don't care if tomorrow I have 100,000 members. I swear to you, ain't nothing gonna change with my message, ever. Remember me telling you this. It's 8/23. What's today? August 14th. Money is not gonna change me. In fact, I'm telling y'all now. Don't ever try to get me to join you against the Most High. It's not gonna work. So keep doing your little games and shadow banning me and this, that. That's fine. I'm never going against the Most High. And some things happen where me and him had to have a little conversation about some things. Like today, we finna have another conversation about a particular thing or things. And I can't tell him nothing. I can't make him do nothing. But I can be genuine before him. And that's what some of y'all need to do. So your name can be in the book of life. You got people robbing people, selling drugs, selling themselves, all for the almighty dollar. It's almighty. It's necessary and needed in today's world, but it's not mighty. The only power it has is the power that we give it, but we can't take it with us, which proves it don't have no power. You can stuff a person's grave with $100 bills, and they won't be able to spend a single one of them. But I'm not going to my words are for those who want to hear them. So if you want to continue, you can watch, feel free to view my content and not subscribe. But I prefer that you subscribe and like the video and share these videos so we can get further with this. You want to change the world? Sometimes all you got to do is click a mouse. You could change the world by helping me. That's how easy it is. Because I'm going to tell the truth. I'm the truth man. I'm going to tell the truth. Because you know what happens when you tell the truth? You shame the devil. You know what happens when we lie? It's like saying, thank you, Satan. That's what it's like saying. When you tell a lie. And people will clip that and try to say he said this, that. Play the whole clip. When you tell a lie, it's like you thanking the devil. When you live a lie, it's like you thanking the devil. So if you're a special agent, how will your story end? If you on here trying to pretend like you really care about people for view, now if that's your job, that's your job. Hey man, just be honest about it. If you talented, people will still listen to you. People will still listen to you. But some of y'all need to come clean. Now you got fake red pill dudes starting going viral. Like they really about this life. Really, I'm going to talk about that next week. But really, I got a red pill in my hand. I be taking them red pills. But to me, this kind of subject. The purple pill, only way I take a purple pill is in dealing with unicorn. I believe it's unicorns out there. I don't think every woman is not desirable, just most of them. And by the way, like I said, how will your story end, 304s? How will your story end, unicorns? Are you a unicorn for him but not for God? Think about that. Well, let me stop using that word, God. My apologies. But when I use it, I'm speaking in terms of the actual meaning. The actual. So, that's what I wanted to know. That's what I want to know. That's what he want to know. How your story going to end? Your story going to end how you choose for it to end. I don't need no suit to tell you that. In fact, a lot of times, other than the business world, business attire, if that, I'm about business just as much as people in suits. I'm about my Heavenly Father's business. So, how will your story end? How will it end for you? It's going to end however you choose for it to end. But remember, keep people in their place. Keep people in their place. Don't jeopardize your soul because people ain't treating you right. Don't do it. And then those of you who are in prison, how will your story end? You made a mistake. Some of y'all got life in prison. But you still are alive. So how will your story end? Because the mark of the beast is going to come towards y'all first. How will your story end? There are people in prison. Their story has ended properly. They got right with the Most High. Some people died in prison, but they separating them from the world sometimes. It's been people that are under the sea of glass right now, rest with a smile on their face. I made it. And then there's also rich dudes, Lamborghinis, Ferraris. That's, oh no, I need another chance. I hate this place. Let me tell y'all something. I'm finna give y'all a revelation of outer darkness right now. I'm finna give you a revelation. Here's what's going on in outer darkness. It's a bunch of people. Who knows if they can hear each other? I know they can't see each other. It's too dark. That are literally cussing the devil and the fallen angels out. And some of them on earth had the nerve to try to worship the devil. You got rock stars. Shut the F up. I don't know if they able to inflict mental violence on them. But y'all don't realize that mental violence is like physical violence. It can literally cause you to hurt. Remember the rich man and Lazarus? The rich man was thirsty, but he was in the grave. He still had thirst. That's because the emotions don't go away. I'm finna show you something. The emotions don't go away when you're lost. But if you have negative emotions and you make it to the heaven, the Bible says he will wipe the tears out of your eyes. See? See the difference? Now imagine the rich man could see into the heaven but couldn't get there. According to the scripture, according to the Son of God. He could see it, but he couldn't get there. That alone will drive a person insane. That you rejected that? He could see Lazarus. And so he was saying, oh, let me go and warn my brothers so they won't come to this place. That place he's in, because he's still there. It's not even the final place. That's why they call it the second death. Because the second death, you spend forever dying. You want to get rich, just play the lottery. Hopefully you'll win. But you worried about your pastor. You play the lottery. Yeah. Even though he driving a 2022 Escalade. He telling you not to play the lottery so you can get one. You going for that, man? Yeah, but what if you lose? What if I win? What if you win? So, how will your story end and close it? How will it end for you? Will you make the right choice? Will you put your faith in the right place? See, everybody has faith. Our faith got us into some of the situations we in. See, we created by a being who uses his faith to create. We created by him. So we use our faith sometimes to create in a negative way. Like a hype. We call them hypes in Milwaukee, a drug addict. They will spend all of their money having faith that they'll get to that high again. And they never do. See, your faith has to be in the right place to benefit you. That's why you wonder why rich people be miserable sometimes. That's why. Because you can't put faith in money. Money is supposed to provide things that cause more peace, like freedom. But if you have to do something shiesty or heinous to get it, you ain't gonna have the freedom and peace that it's supposed to give you from an earthly standpoint. That's why you'll see a drug dealer who got $500,000 in a shoebox like this, looking around. Gotta watch his back. I'd rather tie people's shoes for a living. Like just everybody give me $1 to tie their shoes than to sell my soul for some money. Or to hurt other people to get it. Because I have a past, man. I did some things in the past that wasn't right. But what I know now, I'm choosing the Most High every time. Because y'all people is nuts. A lot of y'all not that smart. In certain areas that you need to be smart in, you're not smart in. So I can't really rely on you for anything spiritual. And y'all trying to skip over the spirit. Some people is into this red pill manosphere stuff so much because they trying to skip over the spirit and the spiritual stuff. But you skipping over the spirit, how will your story end? The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. No Matrix. No Matrix. We're going to get into the Matrix. See, I got to get it more into this Matrix stuff. I'm going deep next week. Make sure all of y'all is watching and sharing these videos because I'm finna show you what the Matrix is. Literally. I'm finna show y'all. Some things I can't say because I want to keep having this channel. If you want to call me fence-sitting, oh well. I need to keep having this channel. For now, at least. So some things I can't say. But I'm going to go as deep as I believe I can get away with. And we're going to cover it in categories. It's going to be a series. We're going to sum it up. Bing, 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 bing. And then we're going to break down categories. And I'm not going to go too deep because some of y'all, I'm going to go deep. But I'm not going to go as deep as I can go for people that are agents getting paid by secret powers to use my content, my stuff, while I still not have all the comforts of life. You know what I mean? It ain't happening, buddy. Thanks for watching.